Yes, but I'm dressed like a woman. See? Yes, but I'm dressed like a woman.
We constantly be surrounded by beautiful girls.
It is nice and airy, isn't it?
So, gentlemen, been joined by Peter Storey, your great friend of more than 35 years, and of course, you started together in Bosom Buddies, and we thought it would be a nice thing, given you keep bringing up my tabloid muckraking
Yes,
past,
right.
to bring up your cross-dressing past.
So nothing goes away.
And the obvious question for both of you, are you still wearing women's clothes?
Currently? Only to appear taller, that's all. The heels do make you a little taller.
Right now?
Now those are for the pilot. You know, we had Bob Tortorici was our costumer for the actual series, not the pilot. And he put us in he'd come into our dressing room and say, Tom, I think we're going to start you out in the fuchsia.
Very serious.
Very serious.
Yeah, holding up fabric.
Yeah, can we just see this? Can you just put on this wrap?
But you know what we were told? I'm sure you'll recall. The drag element, that's just going to be for the pilot. That's just going to be, we're going to get the series sold that way, and then you guys can go on and be hip, clever young guys.
All the ladies, Holland and Wendy and Thelma and Donna, they were all down on the other end of the stage. We had dressing rooms right next to the makeup room and right across the hall from each other.
So we could get in and out of the wigs.
Right. And so we'd be leaning in each other's doorway, with our pantyhose on and our foundation garments.
With the fake bazooms.
Bazooms, and we said, I'd say, I don't know, man, I was out playing catch with my son the other day. We're comparing notes.
Always trying to be as hard
on life, yeah.
I really want to get into the real Tom Hanks. What is the worst thing you can tell me about Tom Hanks?
He can't hit a baseball. you can toss it up in front of him as though he were in preschool, and beautiful swing.
I always imagined and hoped that behind the scenes, his halo would slip, and he's a complete piece of work. Demanding diva.
We all just talked like actors, comparing things. There were other guys on the Paramount lot, let's say, where we shot, that were living the higher life than we were. If you.
We weren't boring guys.
No, we were fascinating. But we weren't troublemakers, and
not troublemakers. Although there was an incident at the top of the San Diego freeway back in 1982.
Now. Let's just say state troopers were involved.
And they were going to explore that?
Well, one cop turned to the other one at one point and said, Hey, Bill, you know who we have here?
Yeah.
He's in the Bosom Buddies.
What had you been doing to attract
He was speeding, is what
I
he
was
was
speeding
doing.
and being subjected to a field sobriety.
So we had been to a party to celebrate essentially the end of the Bosom Buddies empire, or as we like to call it, the canon of all 39 episodes. and so the good cop said, while he's out doing this on the 405, the good cop says to me, "So you guys been to a party?" And I said, "Yes, in fact, officer, it was the rap party for our TV show."
Now, you haven't been drinking or anything?
Oh, I had a couple.
Oh, hell yeah.
I wasn't driving. I had a couple of beers.
I was driving.
Oh, geez, we don't need to get into this.
So,
we don't want those poor police officers to get in trouble.
Has he changed in reality over the years? I mean, he seems such a nice guy.
Well, now that we are rehearsing, there's nothing more intimate, honestly, than right across the street, than rehearsing for the live theater and then being on the Broadway stage together. And it's incredible. It's an incredible experience because we performed, decades ago with conjuring the illusion that with a live audience, we were doing live theater, but we weren't. We weren't.
And he's done quite a bit of Broadway, so he's actually
quite a bit.
He's a gypsy veteran.
Thomas described it, the theatre, as tightrope walkers with no net. There's no mercy.
Tightrope walkers with no underwear and no net.
I must say, there's something about the faith that the audience has. Go on, in TV, they got in for free, no lie, the audience is free. And here, these people are investing no small amount of mammon in order to get it as well as their time. So I think they are charitable in there. They will give us, I think, about 3.5 minutes to prove that the money has been well spent.
Have you been surprised by his performances back on a stage like this?
Not surprised, but very. I have to kind of pull it together because I really do I get moved as a friend, not merely as a fellow actor, and you know we're in early scenes together suddenly, quickly. There's a lot of courage for any actor, and I don't care who it is. And this guy he's tearing it.
We exchange a lot of secret squeezes and bumps. So part of it,
Yeah, we're still here. Can you believe it, Peter? We're here. We're still here.
Stage
Oh,
this.
yes, thank you. Very good. Here's my Ovaltine.
You told the New York Times that you're a bit nervous, but one of the key messages in the play is from a character, Mike. He tells his son he's about to do a flip in a pool. When you do these things, you can't be nervous. If you think about what can go wrong, if you think about the belly flop, that'll be what happens. Have you contemplated the belly flop in this play?
well, I will defer to all of Nora's wisdom here. In a nutshell, I would have to say, well, Nora, with a journalistic mind, but for a woman who, for an artist who still told great stories, that's kind of like a Gestalt rule of thumb right off the bat. I mean, if you're going to hesitate at all, you're sort of doomed. You have to see it. You have to have the image of it right through to the end before you start. Otherwise, it ain't going to happen.
Still got a break. Let's bring out some more of your colleagues. See if we can squeeze the lemon a bit more.
Anybody
Real
else? Was it, buddy?
sinister Tom.
You know what? We have the cast of Newhart that's going to join us now.